Alrighty, yo, what is up guys, it is Bazzaa here today, back with another video. Hope you guys are all doing absolutely fantastic. Today guys, we're back at it with another Cold War Zombies video. Today guys, we're going to be talking about the possibility of getting some sort of Zombie Chronicles 2 for Cold War Zombies, let's say next year or the year after, basically within this Cold War Zombies cycle. So yeah, that's what we're going to be talking about today. Will it happen? Will we get some form of remastered maps that never got included in the first Zombie Chronicles? Well, only time will tell really, but I think there are some cool things to talk about that can give us some hints in certain areas. So first of all guys, if you haven't already, please be sure to subscribe to the channel. I'd appreciate it. I'm making a bunch of videos on Cold War Zombies when it comes out. As well as that, I have been streaming lots on my Twitch channel, so come check that out. We've been playing different games, just anything really, and I'm gonna be certainly streaming Cold War Zombies when it comes out there, and it's gonna be great. I cannot wait for the game to come out. Just under a week now. Yeah, just under a week now until Cold War Zombies, which is absolutely insane. So yeah, make sure you guys go check out the Twitch channel as well as my other socials down below. But anyway, let's get straight into the video. So I'm sure we all know Zombie Chronicles for Black Ops 3 was one of the biggest successes for DLC content for, first of all, any Call of Duty, but it's the most downloaded DLC or downloadable content that has ever been on the PlayStation Store. I'm not sure if that still stands, but I know that was at one point a thing. Like, Zombie Chronicles did absolutely amazing. We all know that. It was a huge success. It was awesome for the fans. Just the maps are awesome. We got 8 remastered maps from old CODs, from World at War to Black Ops 2. It was just absolutely fantastic. Now, after that, everyone already got thinking quite quickly if we'd ever receive a Zombie Chronicles 2, because there were plenty of maps that didn't get remastered, buried, and a lot of those from Black Ops 2. And people were wondering, were we going to get that in Black Ops 4? Because at the time, I think all this speculation sort of happened when Black Ops 4 was announced and we got all the zombie stuff for Black Ops 4. Everyone was starting to think Zombie Chronicles 2, it's going to happen in BO4 for sure. I mean, it was a pretty good, uneducated guess, or educated guess if you want to say, because, well, the first Zombie Chronicles did great. It'd be stupid for them to not do it again. But we all know how that ended up. We did not end up getting a Zombie Chronicles 2 for Black Ops 4. And obviously, I think they went ahead and said, a part of the reason for that, or what people were speculating is a part of the reason for that was that, well, we did sort of get Mob of the Dead remastered or remake, so that would have been in Zombie Chronicles 2 if it was to be a thing. So, it sort of was like half already done because, well, you got Mob of the Dead. 5 already came remastered in Black Ops 4. So I don't know, was there even a point to do it in Black Ops 4, considering we already had those 2 maps remastered? And then they went ahead and made DLC maps that I think one was like a Nuketown remaster, and one was a Call of the Dead remaster. I don't know the map names, never played them much. But yeah, so in all, Black Ops 4 sort of got a lot of the maps already remastered or remade. Obviously, remastered and remake is different. It was a remake, not a remaster, but maybe Treyarch felt like it wouldn't be suited for Black Ops 4, considering a lot of those maps were already brought back in some form that, were planned to be in Zombie Chronicles 2. If it was ever planned at all, who knows? Or maybe from the moment Zombie Chronicles 1 came out, they already knew that it wasn't going to be in Black Ops 4, and it was in fact going to be in Cold War. We will just have to find out. But I'm going to go ahead and say it would make sense for it to be in Cold War. And here's what I've been thinking. First of all, we all know that the Ether story is over, okay? The 4 original characters we know and love will not be making a reappearance in Cold War. And I say that lightly because I wouldn't be surprised if we see certain elements come back that may not be a continuation of the story, but I don't know. With the free Zombies content, I wouldn't be surprised if they go ahead and drop some already remastered maps from, say, Zombie Chronicles 1 and bring those in the Cold War. That would be awesome. But back to what I was saying, with having the Ether story finished and we're going on to the new Dark Ether story, it is sort of a risk, okay? We're getting rid of the characters we know and love. So my thoughts are, and speculations, is that they may have possibly been saving Zombie Chronicles 2 for Cold War Zombies as a backup in case people don't like the new story or really just don't vibe with it like they did the original Ether story. So Zombie Chronicles 2 could be a way for them to sort of save Cold War Zombies if things go pear-shaped and have, I guess, a reintroduction of the original characters through the remasters of, say, Buried, and just certain maps, or not Buried, because obviously Buried isn't the Ether story, but certain maps that we didn't get remasters from Black Ops 2, and other CODs that, you know, maps were still left out and never got a remaster. So I think that could be one of the backups, you know, the new story sort of being a risk for zombies as a whole. You know, think about it this way. There has never been a COD Zombies game where there has been a completely new story and no continuation of other stories. Like obviously in Black Ops 3, we had the Shadows of Evil crew, but we also had the original crew in maps like the Eisendrache, Gerald Crovey, all of that, Revelations. They were still there as a supporting factor, you know, for say if Shadows of Evil went badly and maybe people didn't like those characters, which obviously it turns out the opposite. Shadows of Evil was a great map and was super successful, but I think in a way maybe they were saving it for Cold War Zombies as a backup and as a sort of saving grace if it does flop, which I'm really hoping it doesn't happen, and I doubt that will happen. But I don't know, maybe there's other reasons that they were thinking that it would be better for Cold War if we do get it, okay? It might not happen at all, but it's going to be an interesting year considering we're going to be getting free Zombies content. You will not have to pay a dime. That's already been said. So maybe we will get remasters, but in a different form. Instead of them all coming out at once, I would assume it'd be more likely for them to actually drip feed us the content and maybe give us a remastered map every few months or so, considering when content is free, the main purpose of getting free content is to keep the player base interacted and interested in the game. So I feel like that'd be the best way for them to do it, because people are going to have to wait and people can't just jump into it, considering that they're not going to be making money off it. I mean, who knows? They might make an exception for Zombie Chronicles 2 and it might actually be a paid DLC. I don't know. We will just have to see what happens, but I think it is likely that we will get some form of remasters in Cold War Zombies that we didn't get in the original Zombie Chronicles. I'd love to hear your guys' thoughts on this, because there are still a lot of maps that people want to see get remastered, and I guess we'll find out, because this could be, I mean, we say this every year. I doubt this is going to be the last Zombies game, but it could be the perfect COD for Zombie Chronicles 2. There are just so many maps like Town, Buried, Transit, Die Rise, like the original Nuketown, Farm, just all that stuff that could be introduced into the game. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys. I hope you did enjoy the video. Make sure you like and subscribe if you haven't already, as well as please go ahead and follow my Twitch channel that you can see on screen, as well as my other socials down below. Thank you guys so much for watching. It is just 1 week to Cold War. I'm so excited, and I'll be having a bunch of that content on the channel. Peace out, guys, and bye-bye.